Is Todd. So as many of you guys know, I've been buying up the Dungeons and Dragons figures for the kids for Eternia. You can see I have Diana there. I forgot her name here, and now I got Hank here, and soon I'll be opening up Bobby as well. And oh, my microphone's turned around. Ha! What the heck? Why? It flipped it over. I don't know. Something's cattywampus here. Hold on a second. Audio problems. You know what? I should make sure my audio sounds okay. Let me get this set up and check my audio really quick. Let's see how it sounds. Oh, that sounds good. Okay, hey Master Far, thanks for joining us. So here we are opening up these cool new figures, and so today it's going to be Hank, and I do have the link in the description. I got him on Amazon for a pretty good deal. He was only like $12. So if you want to pick him up on Amazon, you too can get him for a pretty good price. Like I said, I got mine for just $12, so pretty cool. As opposed to the regular, what is it, 20 or 24 or something. So let's go ahead and open them up. Let's look at the back of the box. Whoa, there goes my camera. Let me tighten that up a little bit so it doesn't keep falling. So on the back of the box, it shows he comes with his bow and arrow, his bow by itself, and then a dice and the figure. And it shows other figures in the line, Bobby and Diana. What's this one show? Nope, this one shows Hank and Diana. I was hoping they would show what her name is, because I forgot. Somebody tell me what her name is, please, in the description, because I cannot remember her name. It's going to drive me crazy. Anyway, so here we go. Here's Hank. And let's go ahead and open him up. That's cool. They got a QR code here so you can play the game if you choose to. All right. You know what? I'm opening from the bottom. So much easier. Let me pull out my scissors here. My scissors. Oh. Now I'm knocking everybody over. Stand, Diana. And I still don't know how I'm going to use the same names or not the figures actually have once I transfer them over to Eternia to be kids of Eternia. We're the kids of Eternia. Whoa. Anyway, so we'll see if I decide to keep their names or change them. I'm probably going to change them all so I don't get the people who actually make these figures upset that I'm using them in their different capacity. All right, so here is the figure. It comes in our standard plastic wrapping like we've seen with the other figures I've been opening lately from Hasbro. And there he is. Wow, he's got quite the swivel there. Bump, 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 bump. Anyway, let's talk about his articulation. We have ankle articulation. We have really tight. I should have boiled some water. I was wondering why I needed hot water, and I didn't make any today. Now I remember why. It's because these joints like to snap on these figures. So I'm not going to force this joint today until I get it heated up and try it. And he has articulation up in the leg. No thigh cut, which is cool. I like that. He probably has a boot cut. He does. He has a boot cut. So that's good. And then he has this really crazy waist here, which has quite the articulation. Then he has single jointed elbows. Hooray! And they rotate around this way and then also rotate back and forth. I'm not going to force it till I get my hot water ready. And then we have wrists just rotate. No articulation there. And his head moves. And then he has this piece on his shoulders, which you got to push down a little bit because it's just a little bit high. His shoulders also move too. So we got shoulder articulation. All right. There we go. There you go, Hank. Hank. That's a pretty cool name, you know? If I had to pick my own name, Hank might be one of them. I'm not sure exactly what I'd go with, but that's like a really tough name. Oh. He comes with his 8-sided dice. Oh, we got a 2. 2. Oh, I missed again. And he has the regular bow. Ta-da! Again, I'm afraid to bend his elbows out of fear of snappage. Yeah, not doing it. And then he has his magical bow. I'm surprised he didn't come with any extra hands, but I guess this is really all the hands you need. One to hold the bow and one to shoot the arrow. Fit. Of course, if I bent his elbows, it probably worked better, but I may have to show that in a secondary video. Hey, Robert, thanks for joining us. I'm glad you caught me live. And let's see, we got Brother Malachi. Nice. He has blonde hair. He does. He has super blonde hair. It is the same color as the frosting on a zinger. Let me turn off his light because it's just so bright. There you go. So he has zinger yellow hair. Doo-doo-doo. It even kind of looks like the way they do zingers, the frosting with the lines. As you can tell, I have not had a zinger for a while, so I am craving them. Anyway, way blonder than my maintenance guy here. Yes, I've done some work on my maintenance guy. I decided to give him some armor, make him look more Eternian. Thought it was kind of cool. Gave him a wrench. I gave him somebody else's hands, because his hands he had were like he was in the middle of some kind of heart attack or something. So I gave him regular hands, and he does fit nicely in with Eternia. And in case you're wondering, this is the Hank Pym. Another Hank. Hank? But from now on, he'll be known as Joe. I found out one of my good friends from years ago, my friend named Joe, Jim. His name will be Jim. I found out one of my good friends from years ago, Jim. He's actually been watching my videos. Somebody told me, hey, you know what? Jim likes your videos. So Jim, if you're out there, you've always been a cool guy, man, and it's cool to know that you're watching my videos. I named this figure after you. I know he doesn't look like you, but that's okay. This is you in Eternia now. So that's my friend Jim from my old job. And there he is. So, again, no longer Hank. He's Jim. Haven't figured out a name from him yet. So, he might stay Hank. Who is this figure? This figure here is Hank from the Dungeons & Dragons line. And I'm using him as an Eternian child. And I'll show you the size difference between a regular Eternian and Hank. He's not that much shorter, being he's a teenager. It's funny, this is one of my favorite Princess of Power figures for some reason. I don't know what it is about her. I just really like her. Anyway, so there is Hank. There's Diana. There's the figure, I don't know her name. We'll just call her Wendy, because she looks like a Wendy with the red hair. Watch, that probably really is her name. I don't know. She could be a Tabitha too, with the way her face looks. Oh. So there we go. The kids of Eternia and their daycare worker, Flutterina, or whatever her name is. Butterfly woman. Hey, Charles, thanks for joining us. All right, so who can tell me what is her real name? Anybody on here know? Hey, Mike. Yes, her wings are cool. She kind of looks like a Jill, too. She could be a Jill or a Wendy. All right. No one knows her name either, huh? That's on here with me. No. You know what? I could look her up online. I could find out what her name is. It is driving me crazy. Oh. Let's see here. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, dun, dun. I'm going through the Google search, looking for D&D figures. And there she is. Let's see, visit. Oh, just choose US. Man, now they sent me this whole other page. Just take me to her figure. Take me to her figure. What the heck? 69 results. They must have a page 2. That's probably not. Oh, here we go. Herp. Herp, 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 herp. How can signs the easiest things be so difficult? There she is. Sheila. I should have remembered Sheila. I like that name, Sheila. That's a cool name. Okay. So probably get to keep her name Sheila instead of being Wendy or Jill. Yeah, it's kind of funny about the quality. I know people say that a lot of times the quality on them, they snap and stuff. But if you use hot water and you're careful when you first bend the articulation, it shouldn't snap. I actually like them. They're kind of cool. I like the fact that the knees are double jointed and the upper part's single jointed. And I like that they're the right height to be kids for my classics figures. I don't have any kids in Eternia. The only really kid we kind of have is kind of Orko, and Prince Adam. And so it's kind of cool to have other kids, you know, that I can have running around Eternia for background scenes. So I think that's cool. It's funny, she didn't come with any accessories except for her hood and her other cape. Ugh. If you keep falling over, Jill, I'm going to call you Jill instead of Sheila. Because Jack and Jill went up the hill to Petrifiel water. Jack fell down and broke his crown, and Jill came tumbling after. So here is her other cape, which doesn't have the hood, which is a really cool extra detail. And it's supposed to be clearish, so I'm guessing her cape turns her invisible. And she came with an extra hood to go with that cape. Oop. I am just dropping stuff left and right. Let's see. Dun, da, da. Da, 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 da. All right. Let's see. Mike says he likes that idea. Yeah, we need kids of Eternia. The new kids on the block. All right, you guys. Thanks for watching. I'm probably going to open up Bobby in a few minutes if I have time. I have to go do something today, so I'll see if I have time to do this one now or later tonight. But we'll open up Bobby, and then we'll talk more about the Kids of Eternia and other D&D figures in the line that would possibly work. If you want, though, there's a link in the description to get your own Hank for only $12, which is a really good price considering how much they cost originally. And that way you can pick up your own Hank figure. And I think he meshes nicely with classics figures. I mean, you can just see that, you know, he's coming in, he's talking to Duncan or whatever, or He-Man, and it's just a nice fit. You don't have the other 3. Hey, Mike's winning Spider-Woman. Hooray. And if you guys want to look at the auctions I have online, I have a link in the description too for all my auctions, including Spider-Woman and some other figures. Sorry, Mike. Now I just plugged it, and now people are going to bid on it, and you're going to be outbid. So, dude, sorry about that. All right. Anyway, next video I'll explain why I don't have the other 3. I actually do have a reason for it. And I will talk to you guys next video, and we'll open up Bobby. Not to be confused with Bobby Brady, but even though he is the youngest and the littlest and the miniature He-Man, it will be kind of fun to do that. Oh, now I dropped Bobby. There he is. All right. Good journey, you guys. Bye now.